the AI game just changed. Again. And this time, the impact could be even bigger than before. For years, tech giants like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic have raced to build smarter, faster AI models, mostly behind closed doors, keeping their breakthroughs tightly guarded. You could use their models, but you couldn't see how they worked or build on them freely. The real magic stayed hidden, locked away from the world. But now, Baidu, one of China's biggest tech companies, has open-sourced its flagship AI model Ernie, making a bold move that few expected. This isn't just another company releasing code, this is a global heavyweight handing over the keys to its most advanced AI, inviting the world to take part. It's a move that could shift the center of AI innovation away from Silicon Valley, and put China at the forefront of the next wave of breakthroughs. By open-sourcing Ernie, Baidu is inviting developers and researchers worldwide to build on top of their technology, sparking new ideas and collaborations across borders. This could accelerate innovation in ways we can't predict, as thousands of minds contribute, experiment, and push the boundaries of what's possible. Suddenly, anyone from ambitious startups to curious students can access, study, and improve a state-of-the-art AI model, leveling the playing field like never before. It's about democratizing AI, taking power from a few corporations and giving it to the many, opening doors for innovation in every corner of the globe. This move pressures competitors, empowers developers, and could change the rules of the game for everyone, forcing the industry to rethink what's possible. The future of AI might be less about walled gardens and more about collaboration and shared progress, where breakthroughs are made together, not in isolation. Baidu's announcement is turning heads for a reason. It's a signal that the AI landscape is shifting, and the world is watching closely. We're about to see what happens when the world's creativity is unleashed on a top-tier AI model, as artists, engineers, and dreamers join forces. The next chapter of the AI revolution just got a lot more interesting, and it's only just beginning. You hear the term open source tossed around a lot these days, especially in the world of technology and software. But what does it really mean, and why is everyone talking about it? Let's break it down with a simple analogy. Imagine a chef who has a secret recipe for an amazing cake. If the recipe is closed source, you get to enjoy the cake, but you'll never know how it's made or what goes into it. Open source flips that idea. The chef publishes the recipe for everyone to see, use, tweak, and even improve upon. Anyone can try baking it, add their own twist, or share it with friends. In the world of software, open source means the code behind a program is made public, so anyone, anywhere can study it, modify it, and build on top of it. Projects like Linux and Android are famous examples, showing how open source can create massive, thriving communities and ecosystems. When it comes to artificial intelligence, open sourcing is a huge deal. Building large AI models is incredibly expensive and technically challenging. Until recently, only a handful of giant companies could afford to create these top-tier models, keeping them locked away as a competitive advantage. But now, Baidu's move to open source their AI model flips the script. Suddenly, anyone can access and experiment with a world-class AI system. This dramatically lowers the barrier to entry for startups, independent researchers, and students everywhere, giving them tools that were once out of reach. Now, a small team in Brazil or a university in India can work with cutting-edge AI without needing billions in funding or massive infrastructure. It truly levels the playing field, inviting a new wave of creativity, collaboration, and innovation from all corners of the globe. Open source isn't just about access, it's about spreading power, opportunity, and the ability to shape the future together. The AI world just got a lot more open, and that changes everything for everyone. To understand Baidu's move, let's rewind to DeepSeek. DeepSeek, a newer Chinese company, released a surprisingly powerful open-source AI model. The real shock? Their API pricing was unbelievably low, fractions of a cent for huge amounts of text. This forced the entire industry to rethink pricing and accessibility. Suddenly, advanced AI was affordable for small businesses and independent developers. DeepSeek's disruption put pressure on giants like OpenAI and Google to justify their higher prices. It showed that China could produce competitive, low-cost AI models that changed the global market overnight. DeepSeek cracked the door open for open-source AI. Now, Baidu, a much bigger player, has kicked that door wide open with Ernie. The AI race is no longer just a US affair. New players are changing the rules, and the world is watching. Now let's talk about Ernie, Baidu's flagship AI model. Ernie stands for Enhanced Representation Through Knowledge Integration. It's been in development for years, powering Baidu's search engine and smart assistants. Think of Ernie as Baidu's answer to OpenAI's GPT-4 or Google's Gemini. It's a massive general-purpose model that can write, summarize, translate, code, and chat. What sets Ernie apart is its pedigree, built by one of the world's top AI research labs. Baidu trained Ernie on huge amounts of text and images, in both Chinese and English, giving it a unique bilingual edge. By open-sourcing Ernie, Baidu is sharing its crown jewel with the world. They're betting that a global community can build even better applications on top of it. It's a bold, collaborative strategy. Instead of hiding their tech, Baidu is making it accessible to everyone. This could redefine what it means to lead in AI. The stakes have never been higher. So what's inside Ernie? Unlike most models that just read text, Ernie uses a knowledge graph, a giant database of facts and relationships. This lets it understand context and reason more accurately, reducing the chance of making up facts. Ernie cross-references information, making it more reliable and less prone to hallucinations. Efficiency is another big win. Baidu optimized Ernie to run faster and use less energy, thanks to custom hardware and their Paddle platform. For developers, this means lower costs and faster responses. Ernie isn't just a research project, it's built for real-world, scalable applications. Businesses care about reliability and cost, and Ernie delivers on both. It's practical, powerful, and ready for deployment. That's what makes it stand out, and why it's such a big deal. Ernie isn't just about text, it's multimodal. That means it can process text, images, and even audio or video in some versions. This brings AI closer to how humans experience the world, seeing, hearing, and reading at once. Show Ernie a picture of food and it can suggest a recipe, give it a chart and it can explain the trends. This ability to connect different types of data unlocks new possibilities for apps and services. Training a multimodal AI is tough, but Baidu invested heavily, pairing images with text to build deep understanding. For developers, this is a game changer. Imagine apps that solve homework from a photo or find products from a picture. Multimodal AI makes these intuitive experiences possible. By open-sourcing Ernie, Baidu is giving everyone the tools to build smarter, more visual applications. The next generation of AI apps will be more powerful and more accessible than ever. The future is multimodal, and it's here now. With Ernie now open-sourced, the first and most immediate impact is on price. Suddenly, access to advanced AI technology is no longer limited to those with deep pockets or massive resources. Just like DeepSeek, Baidu's bold move will drive down the cost of using AI across the board, making it more affordable for businesses, developers, and even individuals. When a powerful model is free or cheap to use, the entire market has to adjust. Companies will need to rethink their pricing strategies and business models to stay competitive. This sparks a wave of innovation. Suddenly, anyone with an idea can build AI-powered products without breaking the bank or needing huge investments. Expect a surge of new startups, creative features, and fresh applications as the barriers to entry for AI development vanish almost overnight. But there are significant challenges too that can't be ignored. Open-sourcing powerful AI means it's available to everyone, including bad actors who might use it for harmful purposes. Security risks, misinformation, and misuse are real concerns that come with this new accessibility. The open-source community must work together to develop safeguards, share knowledge, and establish best practices to protect users and society. There's also the important question of bias. Models trained in China may reflect local laws, cultural norms, and content filters, which could affect their outputs. Developers worldwide will need to study, adapt, and sometimes retrain these models carefully to ensure they work fairly and accurately in different contexts. The conversation around AI safety, ethics, and responsible use just got a lot more urgent and complex. Democratizing AI is incredibly powerful, but it comes with new responsibilities for everyone involved, from developers to policymakers. The world needs to be ready for this new era, where AI is truly accessible to all. Baidu's open-source move is shaking up global tech competition, especially between the US and China. For years, Silicon Valley led the AI world, but now China is setting the pace with open-source strategies. Will Western giants like OpenAI and Google follow suit, or double down on closed models? We could see the AI world split open source led by China versus closed source led by the US. This rivalry will drive innovation and has big geopolitical implications. Open source code is hard to restrict even with export controls. China can now spread its tech influence globally, building partnerships and dependencies. The next few months will be critical. Watch how developers and Western labs respond. Will they drop prices, release their own open models? The global AI race just got a lot more interesting. The pace of change is only accelerating. Stay tuned. So, what does Baidu's move mean for you? You might not run Ernie on your laptop tomorrow, but the ripple effects will be huge. AI tools will get cheaper, smarter, and more integrated into your daily apps and services. Developers and entrepreneurs now have a state-of-the-art toolkit, free. The barrier to building new AI-powered products just dropped dramatically. Expect a burst of creativity and new solutions in everything from healthcare to entertainment. Open source also means more transparency. Researchers can inspect models for bias and safety. Public accountability will improve as more eyes study these systems. The future of AI is being written now, and it's becoming more global, competitive, and open. The tools to build the future are in everyone's hands. The only question, what will we create? It's an exciting and unpredictable time. Let's see what happens next.